Hello, my friend. Welcome back to your journey to explore the glamorous world of Hollywood. In 2024, several actors became controversial and faced public backlash for various reasons. From scandalous behavior to poor performances, these 17 actors have become the focus of widespread protest. Dive into the list to discover who they are and why they're so hated. Starting with Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, who is hated for three main reasons. De Niro is often described as abusive, divisive, and overly confrontational, with some accusing him of pursuing a personal vendetta against Donald Trump. He once went on stage at the Tony Awards to utter such immortal words as "fuck Trump." Another reason De Niro is hated is that a former employee filed suit alleging that the actor was fond of asking her to scratch his back. During the court case, it was revealed that De Niro allegedly asked an employee to fetch him a martini late at night and called her twice during her grandmother's funeral to arrange bus tickets for his teenage son, also insulting her while intoxicated. De Niro's production company was eventually asked to fork over $1,200,000 in compensation to the wronged employee. Number 2. Dwayne Johnson. Known as The Rock, faces extensive criticism across various aspects of his public life. He's been accused of being insincere and profit-driven in his endorsements, including repeated posts about in-and-out purchases. There are allegations of manipulating media with doctored documents to inflate the perception of his movie's success, notably Black Adam. Critics also highlight his perceived overreach in world wrestling entertainment storylines and skepticism towards his claims about diet, exercise, and steroid use. Johnson has been criticized for avoiding controversial stances and criticized alongside Oprah Winfrey for soliciting public donations despite their substantial wealth. Despite these controversies, his actions and statements continue to draw scrutiny, reflecting challenges in maintaining credibility and authenticity in the public eye. There's nothing better than sipping a delicious cup of tea and enjoying our videos. Number 3. Amber Heard. Amber Heard will forever be known for taking a dump on Johnny Depp's bed, and folks hate her so much that she is blacklisted from Hollywood and has had to run to Spain. Bed dumping exploits apart, many who were on her side or on the fence were appalled by her conduct during the 2022 Depp versus Heard trial and the damaging revelations about her that were unearthed. She was widely seen as a mean, lying, calculative, and possibly evil woman who had physically abused Johnny Depp to the point that she had cut off the tip of his finger and had helped ruin his love of movie acting. During the trial, she all too often came off as fake, frequently behaving like she was on a studio set and switching emotions at a rapid pace. Pirates of the Caribbean fans also blame her for ensuring that Johnny would never again appear in the franchise. Number 4. Jennifer Lopez. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez has faced criticism over various incidents, including allegations of being a poor tipper and reportedly rude to waitstaff. There have been claims that she would take back generous tips left by Ben Affleck and replace them with smaller amounts. Her recent artistic endeavors, such as an album, documentary, and musical, financed with $20 million, were met with criticism for being out of touch and self-absorbed, perceived as attempts to regain relevance. Additionally, revelations that she doesn't always sing all her songs herself have sparked controversy. Her past relationship with Diddy has also resurfaced in connection with a club shooting incident, leading to ongoing federal investigations into related legal issues. These controversies have contributed to public scrutiny of her behavior and career decisions. Number 5. Mehmet Cengiz. TV personality Dr. Oz has an actual medical degree, but a lot of folks think he's a quack who has no idea what he is talking about or a con man selling casks of snake oil. Some also do not like his political stance. Many accuse the good doctor of being a mere showman who uses platforms with massive reach to push all sorts of alternative medicine of zero or doubtful effectiveness, plus fad diets, detoxes, cleanses, and the like, and he is arguably an Oprah creation that should never have been. Back in 2014, some medical researchers got busy and put together a report that showed that around 60% of what Dr. Oz had said on his shows had no medical basis. Rather than regarding this fella as someone who plans on offering sound medical advice, it would be best to see him as what he is, an entertainer and showman. Number 6. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres, once celebrated as a beacon of positivity, faced a significant fall from grace amid allegations of running a toxic workplace where producers engaged in bullying and harassment. She herself was accused of rudeness and condescension towards staff and others, contrasting sharply with her public persona. Her comments during the pandemic, likening self-isolation to being in jail from her mansion, were widely criticized as tone-deaf. A notorious incident involved pressuring Mariah Carey to reveal her pregnancy, which ended tragically in miscarriage, further damaging Ellen's reputation. These controversies have fueled growing public disillusionment, with many viewing her as one of the meanest figures in entertainment. Number 7. Alec Baldwin. Alec tends to be outspoken on some issues. He also has a potty mouth, plus a predilection for attacking paparazzi. Folks are mad at him for reportedly playing around with a loaded gun on the Rust set, and for being a producer on a movie with standards so lax that half of the safety crew walked off, with the whole thing climaxing with a fatal shooting on set and Alec facing involuntary manslaughter charges. His trial is set for early July. Some of our viewers might also remember the furor that ensued when the Oscar-nominated actor, who was furious about an unanswered arranged call, described his 11-year-old daughter on a voicemail as a rude, thoughtless little pig. 30 Mile Zone bought that voicemail and ensured that Alec got roasted far and wide. Number 8. James Corden. Yeah, James Corden has garnered significant disdain, with criticisms ranging from being perceived as mean, shallow, and talentless to accusations of mistreatment towards others. His tasteless jokes, such as one targeting Harvey Weinstein, have sparked backlash, with victims condemning him. Reports of neglecting his family on a flight and conflicts with celebrities like Sir Patrick Stewart have added to his negative image. Corden's behavior towards waitstaff led to a temporary ban from a New York City restaurant, where he was described unfavorably by the owner. Recently, he faced outrage for allegedly advocating for lower pay for writers, further damaging his reputation. These incidents have contributed to widespread public animosity towards him, reflecting a pattern of behavior that contrasts sharply with his public persona. Number 9. Danny Masterson. That 70s show star is currently a convicted sex offender, and details of what he was accused of and convicted of have a lot of folks experiencing less than warm and fuzzy feelings for him. Multiple women accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting them, with allegations of the Church of Scientology covering up these crimes and retaliating against the victims. Despite a mistrial due to jury concerns about witness inconsistencies, Masterson was later convicted on 2 counts. In September of the previous year, he received a lengthy prison sentence. His case has garnered condemnation, though he retains support from Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. Masterson's fall from grace highlights issues of power, privilege, and institutional cover-ups within influential organizations, leaving him with few supporters amid public outrage. Number 10. Leonardo DiCaprio. In contrast to despised actors, Leonardo DiCaprio stands out in 2024 as the epitome of adoration from both audiences and peers. His performances are renowned for their depth and range, captivating viewers with roles that span from the romantic allure of Titanic to the rugged realism of The Revenant. Beyond his acting prowess, DiCaprio's unwavering dedication to social and environmental causes has garnered widespread acclaim, positioning him as a prominent advocate for climate change awareness within the industry. He embodies not just cinematic excellence, but also a profound commitment to global issues, embodying a rare blend of talent and purpose that continues to inspire and unite audiences worldwide. Number 11. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey has faced a dramatic reversal in public perception, criticized for various reasons. Her billionaire status has fueled envy and accusations of being out of touch, especially when soliciting donations for causes like the Maui Wildfires Fund while contributing relatively little herself. She has been linked to controversial figures like Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, with allegations that she overlooked or ignored their misconduct. Critics also point to her interview style as overly invasive, and fellow celebrities like Monique and Taraji P. Henson have publicly criticized her. Issues at her South African Girls Academy, including allegations of misconduct, have further tarnished her image. These factors have contributed to a significant decline in her once universal adoration, illustrating the complexities of fame and public opinion. Number 11. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey has faced a dramatic reversal in public perception, criticized for various reasons. Her billionaire status has fueled envy and accusations of being out of touch, especially when soliciting donations for causes like the Maui Wildfires Fund while contributing relatively little herself. She has been linked to controversial figures like Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, with allegations that she overlooked or ignored their misconduct. Critics also point to her interview style as overly invasive, and fellow celebrities like Monique and Taraji P. Henson have publicly criticized her. Issues at her South African Girls Academy, including allegations of misconduct, have further tarnished her image. These factors have contributed to a significant decline in her once universal adoration, illustrating the complexities of fame and public opinion. Don't forget to comment number 1 if this video is interesting, and comment number 2 if you find it boring. Number 13. Kim Kardashian. Some hate Kim K for being famous because of her questionable tape that got leaked, while others are unhappy with her blatant and ceaseless promotion of unrealistic beauty standards to the young and very young. Her apparent lack of talent is criticized by haters who consider her unreal, trashy, and lacking in any sort of admirable virtues or core values. They ascribe narcissism to what she says and does, seeing her as shallow to the limit and unintelligent. These days, more and more people cannot relate to Kim K and her family, and the whole KUWTK thing increasingly looks contrived, toxic, and faker than a $3 bill. The fact that Kim's kids seem rude and out of control to the limit is also not in her favor. Neither is the endless family drama, with the Kardashians increasingly accused of dumbing down and exemplifying what's wrong with America. Number 14. Jared Leto. Jared Leto has faced significant criticism for his eccentric behavior, both on and off screen. His method acting approach, including controversial gifts like dead pigs and live rats to colleagues on the Suicide Squad set, has drawn widespread condemnation. Leto's statements about his roles, such as comparing playing the Joker to painfully giving birth through the male organ, have also sparked controversy and alienated fans. His involvement in forming a cult in Croatia and past allegations of inappropriate interactions with underage concert attendees further contribute to his polarizing public image. Despite his talents as a musician with 30 Seconds to Mars, Leto's unconventional persona and actions continue to divide opinions in the entertainment industry and among audiences. Number 15. Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith faces criticism on multiple fronts, including her unconventional family dynamics and outspokenness about her relationship with Tupac Shakur. Criticism also centers on her parenting decisions, such as allegedly encouraging early independence for her children and controversial incidents involving them. Many disapprove of her public remarks about her husband, Will Smith, which some view as emasculating. Her disclosure of a past relationship with her son's friend has also fueled controversy. Additionally, her role in the 2022 Oscars incident, where Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage, has further divided opinion and contributed to negative perceptions of her. These factors have led to a mixed reception of Jada Pinkett Smith among the public and within entertainment circles. Number 16. Jojo Siwa. Some hate that despite being 21 years old and heavily built, Jojo still dresses, acts, and talks like a child. She's also allegedly a very rude and overbearing person, even to her family, and likes to brag and act all spoiled. Some accuse her of having no talent worth mentioning, with her music being auto-tuned compositions and her merchandise costing an arm and a leg for no actual reason. Not too many were enamored of her hyper-sexualized performance in the Karma music video, and a lot of mocking and ironic chuckles were heard when she claimed to have invented an already existing music subgenre called gay pop. JoJo also seems overly fond of Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms, ferociously defending her on multiple occasions, despite Abby being on tape racially abusing and being at little kids and their parents. Number 17. Will Smith. Will Smith used to be that pitiful guy whose wife slept with her son's friend. The public perception of Will Smith has undergone a tumultuous evolution. Once viewed sympathetically amid personal challenges, he shocked many by physically confronting Chris Rock on stage, swiftly shifting from a figure of pity to one of disdain. Criticism now centers on accusations of hypocrisy, defending him through public spats with his wife, only to see him react aggressively to a joke. The Smith family's public controversies, from their children's missteps to Jada's outspokenness, further taint his image. In public, Smith's demeanor, at times perceived as arrogant, exacerbates scrutiny. The incident at the Oscars underscores a broader narrative of shifting public opinion, revealing complexities in personal and public personas that challenge his once universal appeal. Thank you for watching my video. There are many other interesting things in the next videos. Please look forward to it. Thank you and goodbye.